Hey guys, so another little check-in update. Everyone really enjoyed my last update around the Palladians and the energies coming, and gosh, it was quite intense over the weekend. So the eighth portal actually opened, the Lionsgate portal actually opened, which is pretty significant for the planet because we are shifting the collective's consciousness. So just to make sure that everyone understands what actually is happening here in layman's terms, because sometimes it's very confusing learning all about consciousness and dimensions and different things like that. So we are in a 3D reality right now. So this planet is a third dimensional density. So when we're in a lower frequency, there's all emotions like fear, worry, stress, anxiety, all those different things. And ego lives here, so bigger house, bigger mortgage, bigger holidays, family holidays, more accumulating more and more things for you as an individual. So a lot of us have an ego and we don't even know it's there really. But when we're in the third dimension or have a 3D consciousness level, it's the frequency that we're at as a person and an individual. So we are all sparks of the divine. We're all essentially source energy, and we got dropped into the third density in this lifetime. So back in the day, many years ago, the planet was in a fifth dimensional space. So you would have heard the term Lemuria or Atlantis before. So those densities were a lot higher in frequency, which means the people were more like a light body. They were in the fifth dimension. So they were high frequency. They were able to all channel, connect to the divine, to high realms, and manifest anything. And they had advanced technology. They worked with energy and technology, and we didn't have things like gas, coal, fuel here. And of course, we didn't have a monetary system, a currency. The currency in Atlantean days was actually frequency, consciousness. So we are moving back up in frequency. So what happened? The earth, the people of Atlantis in the day created it just, the frequency started going down, so they started misusing their powers, and so the frequency of the planet retracted back down through fourth density to third dimension, and that's where we're at right now. So you can see there's more light frequency from the galactic hitting the planet at this time, so that's why there's so much chaos, because we're shifting a whole collective's consciousness plus the earth. So there's going to be earth shifts happening, a rebirth sensation, old structures being dismantled and recreated, in harmony with the divine, with harmony of love and unity and consciousness. And, old structures, old school systems, old corporations will be dismantled. This is happening. So you can see right now on the planet, there's light shining on all of the darkness. We're well aware of what's happening. We can see what's happening with, higher people that think that they control the world. And I know you all know who I'm talking about. So it's, trying to keep the consciousness low, which meaning control, trying to control people, pushing people, their agenda on us, all the news and the propaganda happening to keep you in a feared, stressed, anxiety-ridden state. It's just an illusion. Don't read into it. Pull yourself out of it. Like my other video, it's sucking the life out of you, the light out of you as well. So we want to always focus on the high realm, source energy, taking the high road. Also in the 3D reality, it comes division. So separation, mine, yours, bullying lays here. Being pushy and judgmental. All of these are ugly, negative emotions and traits. They all belong in the 3D reality. So as we move up, we're moving into the fourth dimension, and that's like the bridging phase where we're moving from service to self to thinking about service to others, having unconditional love. Look, you're going to go get the da-da-da-da. That's okay. That's your choice. But I'm not going to get the da-da-da-da. And so both of us have this understanding that we can still be friends with our own choice because we have freedom, and we'll always have unconditional love, which is in alignment with the divine and source energy, because we realize we're not actually separate. We're all one because we've all come from the same place. We're all a spark of the same energy, the same consciousness. So in the fourth dimension, we're moving and bridging the gap between 3D and 5D consciousness. And so ultimately, we're not changing as people, but we're dropping density. We're not scared. We're not in fear. We're not stressed or running anxiety through our bodies anymore. We're actually feeling more love and compassion, and our cup is more filled inside. We're in alignment. All of our energy centers are all in alignment. And, we're shedding the pain of the past. Childhood trauma, we're shedding. We're shedding all of that pain that we used to hold and carry around with us. And we're not feeding our ego anymore with buying more and accumulating more. We're just taking enough bits of food and consciousness food and, only using just as much as we need, so we're not being wasteful. So this is when we're starting to kind of see behind the veil in the fourth density, which is really beautiful transition. And you're going up and down, one down day, one up day. You're feeling the vibrations. Perhaps you start opening your channeling abilities and your knowings coming down. And then we move into the fifth dimensional. So we're never in one place at one time. We're going up and down through them. So most of the day when we're sitting in session, helping heal people, we're tapping in and out of high fours into low fifth dimension. So we are of that elevated frequency because we're dealing with the high realms and the source energy and quantum field. So we're not sitting around watching the news and playing old bad movies in our head. That's when you're in the 3D. Okay. And, when you're judging people, when you're bullying and when you're attacking someone mentally, just energy, even thinking of someone and thinking a horrible thing about them is an attack on someone else. And it doesn't help. It pollutes the earth. It actually pollutes the planet. So the planet Pachamama, she wants to move back up into fifth density, which means all the people on the planet are moving as well. So we're all shifting. So brand new energy flows are coming in, which is awesome because we're shedding the density that does not serve us anymore. There is a better way. There is a better life. Why would we want to stay in such horrible states of consciousness and awareness? We want to move out of that and bring our love and our compassion and beautiful, gorgeous souls to light. We've got so much potential. So stand in your power, stand in your sovereignty, and just hold the highest light. Choose the high road. Choose the positive channel again. All right, guys. I hope you liked my little lesson on dimensions today. I hope you can understand it. If you have any questions, let me know, because, we understand it, but I might be sharing. You might not understand it in layman's terms, if you're at the beginning of your awakening journey. So, yeah. You can see what's happening on the planet. Everything's shifting. Nothing's ever going to be the same because we're moving a collective consciousness. It's really an amazing time to be here on the planet, and a lot of us light warriors are so excited because we can see the change. We can see the beautiful light coming in. And when we are raising the frequency, it means we can have high connection to galactic beings. Our frequency as a whole is going to be ready to start communicating and seeing more ships and ETs and have first contact. In the next few years, it's going to happen. It's so exciting. We're going to learn all this stuff about interplanetary star systems and all sorts of stuff. It's just beyond our comprehension at this stage, but it is also super exciting. So, yeah.